What's the score? What's the game? Who's the player? What's the name? Zelmae spins tails like fireflies in the dark. Monray's verdicts leave a mark.
Closest you're gonna get to perfect, but not quite, not tonight.
Keep it 99. Oh, so close to the light, but you'll never hit the shine. Keep it 99. It's the closest you're gonna get to 100. Yeah.
Uniqo's flow cuts like a knife, twisting rhythms full of life. The storyteller whispers truth in the night. Fraud judge rules with a crooked side.
Closest you're gonna get to flawless, but it's raw, it's lawless. Keep it 99. Oh, so close to the light, but you'll never hit the shine. Keep it 99. It's the closest you're gonna get to 100. Yeah. Keep it 99.
And it was great too that my kids were
What's
raised.
up, Alpha? It's your boy Alpha Zelmae. You looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. You see the hat, you know who I am. You see the crown. But of course, we're joined here with two legends themselves, the best in the Midwest on that mic. It is the Uniqo Williams. How did I Uniqo?
Just my parents.
Hey,
I was actually born in
what up? It's your boy, best in the Midwest on that mic. You already know what time it is, man. Chirp, chirp. You already know what time it is, man. Let's get it, man. I'm excited for this episode. I can't wait to see how wrong y'all are today.
in a very serious
Of course,
relationship.
we're joined with the legendary one himself. It is the one and only, the judgment to one himself. It is the Monray Hudson. How you doing, everyone? Monray?
Yo, what's good? Your boy Monray Hudson from an undisclosed location as normal. Shout out to Amari Cooper, 1,000-yard receiver that was on the Browns roster in 2022. I just felt the need to say that since, he's a really solid offensive threat. That's better than anything the Browns got on their roster right now offensively. But, we ain't going to talk about that now.
They want to come over and spend the night.
Yes, we will not talk about that.
Of course. You know how this show starts. Everybody doing well. I appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. The legends are here today, and we got some sports to talk about. Of course, we're going to start off with the NBA because we know y'all love the NBA. So the first impressions. We're going to start Uniqo Williams. What's your first impressions?
No. I want you to start. I want you to start this season off right. You start off all these and let's bounce off of you. So your first impressions, good sir.
Don't start with me. It's fine. Listen.
Yes, sir.
I have two teams for people that don't understand what my team is. My favorite team is the 76ers. Forever will be and will always be my favorite team. They are 3-0. So shout out to my 76ers. VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey are playing amazing elite competition. I love them, boy. And of course, my other team is the home team. I call them the home team because I live near the San Antonio Spurs. So shout out to them. They are 4-0. So combined of my two teams, my Western Conference and my Eastern Conference team, they are 7-0 with two Rookie of the Year contenders, number 1 and ranked number 2 right now. Well, Yeah, ranked number 1 and 2. Cooper Flag will be number 3, even though they pick him to go ahead of them in the Vegas lots. But right now, we're talking about just right now. VJ Edgecombe averaging 15 points. 25 points. Wow. My boy Dylan Harper averaging 15, about 4 and 4 as a rookie. First youngest player to ever get a 25-5 game. Shout out to him. But our teams are doing amazing. And I'm going to go say it here. First impression of the NBA season. Wemby was like the greatest player to ever touch a basketball. I'm just saying that my first impression.
Oh, wow.
We were going extreme.
That's so different from just literally days ago. Go ahead. No, that's from Monray. Monray is the one that's saying don't do it like that. Go ahead.
Is my man caught a ball, went behind the back, did a 3-6 and a layup at 7'5". I saw him play in the NBA get a shot block. That's the other team, man. They got the other shot block. Then got up there, did a step back 3 from the quarter of the court, and he looked at his coach and said, "What I'm supposed to do?" I have never in my life seen an NBA player ask their team, "What am I supposed to do?"
He has zero basketball instinct. Like he has it. Like if you gotta look back and be like, man, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Because we ain't. He's step back 3s from quarter of the court. The dude dunks. He caught an alley-oop on 2 people and just threw it back and just threw it in the hoop like this. You don't have to jump to dunk. It is freakish. He's going to shoot a shot to the 3rd quarter and was literally plus 25 at halftime. Have you ever seen somebody not shoot a shot and literally don't get a block, but his presence on the court when they get near him literally causes the other team to shoot 25% just because
he's a problem. He's a problem. Well, let me tell you.
This is what I feel like Wilt looked like to everybody else in the 60s.
And let me tell you this, and that's why he will not be my favorite player ever. He won't be my favorite player. Like, dog, you just got it. Sometimes you got to be like, you just got it type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's so like for me, like Wemby will never be my favorite player. That's just
BJ up there to shot. But
that's just too dominant. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
Monray. I want Monray gonna go next and then Uniqo. But Monray.
Go ahead.
I never thought how Wilt looked to all them smaller people, but now I got an idea. I'm like, Wilt was going against a bunch of 6'7" people, white boys from nowhere. Now he's 7'5". He's so much taller. Like he's next to McQueen, who's 6'11". He's 7'5". He's a half a ruler taller than him, and his arms is way longer. I'm like, oh, y'all are way too little. This how I felt like they looked at Wilt, Monray.
That's the thing, man.
He dunks without jumping. We want to make basketball. I saw people asking for basketball rules against this man.
No. See. Now that's man. Are we bringing Karens to the sport of basketball, man? We already getting them kicked out of the damn stadiums, man. We ain't bringing it to the rules now, right?
I'm telling you, I saw people like we need to make the way they did.
He can be beat. He can be beat. There's a way to defend him.
No, there's no way to defend him if he on.
Yes, there is.
If he don't step back 3s, there ain't no God's green earth you can do. But if
I'll wait until it's time to talk. But I'll tell you how you can defend him. Period.
I'm looking for it. As a matter of fact, you go. I want to know how you defend him. I want to see.
No, I prefer to hear how. Just keep on talking about your favorites. We'll talk about that later.
This is actually
we're not on Dallas right now. This is the time. If this is the time, then okay, here it goes. The way you defend him is exactly how AD defended him. I know that's crazy.
The way you defend him is he dropped 40 and 15, but that's all you can do.
You gotta play a numbers game with that, and just hope that he settles for a lot of middies, and then just kind of go from there. That's what you gotta do. For real, like that's the game plan. Just like gotta be a big enough body, stay on him, make him shoot mid ranges, and then that's how you defend him.
Hope he missed. He doing Jordan fadeaway.
And hope he misses. And yes, and hope he misses. You don't hit him. you still don't hit 100% of the shots, and then he's not going to always shoot that every time. He's going to pass it sometimes, and then that's when you got to lock in. The rest of your team got to lock in.
And then
No,
Castle,
there's a way to defend them. You can defend.
I think Castle averaging 20, Harrison Barnes averaging 22, and Dylan Harper averaging 15. So I'm like, okay.
Everybody needs to do their job, but the one job that everybody really needs to do is whoever is on Wemby, keep them mid range, and you got a chance. And then just do your thing on everybody else, like everybody. But I'm saying you just got. You can give it that. The number one key is keep him mid range, keep him out that paint, and then let's go from there. But
make him keep jumping and pray he missed.
I would prefer to play that kind of let him feel it, let him get in control. But if he shoots 50% a game, right? If you're playing that kind of way, and he's just shooting just mid ranges, he's obviously gonna get some fast break shit. That's gonna happen. But I'm saying that's the way that you defend this team right now. Is like, hey, do your job. And the number one job is whoever that center is or whoever that four is, keep Wemby in the middle and let's cut his chances as low as we can. And then after that, just do your job, and you can guard the rest of those guys. I'm saying. I think that's a good strategy.
Monray,
What's the flaw in that strategy?
That he's way taller than you. He shoot over the top of you. You just make him.
He's not going to shoot 100%. I'm going with percentages.
If he shoots 6%, you still probably lose.
But I mean, that feels better than him getting all his points in the paint.
My man didn't even take a shot to the third quarter yesterday. Had end up with 34.
It is what it is. We'll watch. We'll see if JJ Redick can pick up to it. Go ahead, Monray. You got it.
Monray, what's your first impressions of the? By the way, VJ Edgecombe, boy, that boy. Monray.
Okay. I was calmly letting everybody get the spiel off. Now,
I want to know, did you hear me out? Did you hear me out though, real quick? Like just real quick, Monray, did you hear me out? Did that make sense? What I was saying from a defensive standpoint on
what I was gonna start out in saying is that Uniqo, I told Grandpa this same exact thing you said after game one. When Wemby went off for 40 on AD, I told him the same thing. You're just not going to be able to really talk to him right now because Wemby's going good. I told him the same thing. If you keep Wemby out of the paint and have him shoot a lot, he's manageable. Now, if he's making the shots, there's not really much you can do about that. But even as of right now, Wemby is shooting, his field goal percentage is 60%, which is amazing. But if you remember that field goals technically are still anything other than almost a dunk, then you realize it can be manageable if you force him to shoot outside of the paint. Now, in the paint, ain't going to be nothing you can do with it. But, so Wemby right now is not Dirk Nowitzki in the playoff run. Like, he's not amazing from shooting. And so it is manageable if you keep him out of the paint. It's just the four teams that have played him haven't really been able to do anything about him, or he's been hot when he's had those kind of things. But no. But anyway, like, first impressions is, now that I agree with Uniqo, my one first impression will be agreeing with a little bit of Grandpa. If De'Aaron Fox comes back and Wemby is still playing like this, and Castle still plays like this, and Vassell still can get you points like this, they're going to be able to compete for the NBA championship this year. And it's going to be bad to say that, but it's going to be the truth because
it's not going to be bad.
Like if De'Aaron Fox comes back and averages De'Aaron Fox was a monster last year offensively. Like if he comes back and scores anywhere from 25 to 30 points still, and then you have Wemby that's able to give you 30 easily, and then you got other players that are able to contribute greatly, they're gonna compete for NBA championship this year. And it's gonna be ugly. But with that being said, you do have to see how Wemby plays in the playoffs. Like I said, it's his second year, and you do have to remember he's still like a sophomore player. He missed a good chunk last year. And so, like, a lot of this is just, you seeing the team for the first time. You seeing Wemby's skills, offensive skills for the first time. And it's not really a lot of, being able to work around it or work against it because it's still fresh. Give it about another, 10, 15, 20 games, and he may slow down a little bit. The same thing we've seen with a lot of these 30-point average scorers, nowadays in the NBA right now. Some of that's going to calm down because a lot of it's just new schemes, new offensive pressures, people working on their game, and not a lot of defense being able to adjust to it right now. But that's one thing. Two, with that being said about the San Antonio Spurs, if the West is still going through the Oklahoma City Thunder until further notice, and I've seen that with not having Jalen Green. They're still 4-0. Now they're struggling a little bit against the Kings, but they're also missing your number 3, Chet Holmgren, so it's a bit to be forgiven. But like I said, the SGA still hooping. Chet was hooping. Their team still was winning, and they don't have their second best player, and they're still deep, and they're still monstrous on the defensive end. So it shows me that the West is still going to go through Oklahoma City until further notice. That's my other first impression. Outside of that, I think I said for the Philadelphia 76ers that, look, if they keep playing like this, trade Embiid, trade Paul George, and just start with three young fresh people. Because it's just ain't no point. But trade out.
Embiid scoring points and we getting beat by the Wizards. VJ ain't getting his shots because Embiid got 25. Give VJ a shot.
I said if Embiid wasn't, going to be, 80%, and I'm being fair, 80% of what he was, when he was like more or less healthy and everything. If he's not going to be 80% that, and you got BJ and Maxey and Jared McCain got to come back. If them three are balling and Embiid just is not going to be there all the way, look, trade him and be done with it. Like, just trade him and be done with it. Trade
Embiid, Monray, he got 26 and 10 on Embiid. Alex Sarr.
Like, no sleep on Alex Sarr. But either way, it's like, just accept it what it is. Accept it what it is. Other than that, the East is basically going to be a free-for-all like we expected. And the West, shout out to the Nuggets. There's going to be a lot of good teams on the West that we're looking at. But they're my first impressions. Right now, everything still goes to Oklahoma City until further notice. Wemby couldn't make them a championship-level threat if De'Aaron Fox and the rest of the crew continues to ball out like that. That's my first impression. Other than that, the East, I have nothing to say for the East. Like, shout out to Boston. I'm a Boston fan, but it's going to be a gap year. Glad to see Jaylen Brown had a 40-point game the other day, and it's going to be the year we see if what some people are saying that Jaylen Brown can be a number one guy. We're going to see that this year. We're going to have that answer.
At that point,
combined the teams in the Eastern Conference Finals right now combined 1-6.
All the way up to attic.
Otherwise,
it was clear that he was.
I think the Warriors who 3-1 right now. Yo, Marketing got the Jazz 2-1. He's averaging almost 40.
That role.
We know that won't last.
I'm just all I'm going to do is say
almost averaging 40, right?
All these offensive explosions, we know, because the same thing was happening a lot last year. People busting out 50-point games willy-nilly. They're going to slow down. Teams are going to be able to learn to adjust on defense to other teams and other players, and it's going to steady itself out, and the real offensive threats will continue.
Remember when like it was like 5-6 niggas that was averaging 37 a game last year?
Don't calm itself down. It always calms itself down.
If I have 50 my first game, I'm averaging that. You know what I'm saying? If I got 50 my first game, like an SGA, and with a lot of, they had no conversation about SGA's game in the summer meetings this year. I don't believe it, guys. Do you believe it?
After
wasn't nothing to say. He had a triple crown. Wasn't nothing to say about him.
How do you ref that at this point? If you know that's what he's doing, you did it. You did it to James Harden. Can you not do it to SGA? We need to get this shit under control. Nigga, you're not about to have a 50-point game and 25 of those points was at the free throw line. No, sir.
Oh, yeah, you talking about the foul merchant. Look,
we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm sorry. They stopped it with James Harden. So what are we doing? What's the SGA rules? Now give it to him because he's actually going to the rack. That's how you earn free throws. I'll give you that. Not that James Harden bullshit where it's like a step back and get you into a 3-point situation. No. I'll give it to him, but some of the shit we don't need to call it. Period.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes over the course of the year. If Jaylen Brown still got the head twitch, then we can throw all this away.
Oh well, yeah. Jalen Brunson is awesome. So there's only 2 of them. There's 2 of them. I don't see anybody else baiting these fouls
they the worst ones, but there are other quote unquote floppers. I ain't calling SGA. I'm not calling SGA and Brunson floppers necessarily, but there are other people who flop and try to bait fouls and such.
Austin Reeves.
I know people have mentioned it about LeBron a couple times that he flopped that way too. We mentioned him. He's not bad with it, but they mentioned him.
I'm like, I ain't
You will never say that about the 51-point Austin Reeves, best third option in the league, Reeves ever.
Austin Reed had
third in the
41
league in
yesterday. He
scoring.
still lost.
51.
Well, I think he had 41 yesterday. He still lost.
Yeah,
Well, I'm talking about 51. Though. I don't care about 41. I don't care about 41 right now. Let's talk about 51.
All
Anybody got
right, what's
anything
next?
else on the NBA?
I'm done. Like I said, we got to wait. I got to
We
about
got
10, 15 more games.
give us some time. Give us some time. Can we all have some time? Can we
We
have
need
20
10,
games?
15 we need 10, 15 more games.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
good
we
with
didn't do
that.
the power
Right
rankings
now,
on the
let's
NBA. We'll do it tomorrow.
because my Pacers are going to limp into the playoffs. I'm just letting you that right now. Letting you know that right now.
Y'all
We
live
not.
for a win.
Very
Don't worry.
possible, but they got lip on the court first because y'all got some injuries, boy. Whew.
Oh, don't worry about it. Like I said, we'll limp into the playoffs and we'll be the number one seed, being the eighth seed, or even a play-in. Watch this.
What happened to old boy? Did he get hurt?
Who?
What's his name though? Leading y'all in scoring.
Mathurin, I think he's out this game.
Yeah, I think he got hurt too. I'm like, damn.
Or Mathurin, my bad.
We got Mathurin. Mathurin is hurt. We just chilling, man. We are. We
And now,
are. We don't want to travel all them little away games anyway. We don't want to travel all them.
but y'all know what time it is. We're back to the NFL Week 8. We talking about the power rankings. Let's go. We talking about the power ranking this week. We're gonna let y'all know, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. But this week in power ranking,
Do that.
we have an interesting power ranking for the first time. It's uniquely different. First off, we go start with Monray. Monray.
I know it ain't talking about mine is uniquely different then, because
I mean, my name's Uniqo, so my shit definitely got to be uniquely different. I mean, but it can't be that different if you got two eyes that can see.
But as you can see, my power rankings only swapped the order of 4 and 5 from last week. It's literally the exact same because I don't think none of the major teams made a significant change. The only reason that the Packers and the Colts even switched places is because the Packers had a bit more of an impressive win, against the Steelers, and like the Colts, was able to blaze through, another squad. So I'd only change because it's the more impressive win on like recent memory. Other than and of course, the offense for the Packers showed more growth, just because Jordan Love had a great game. And that's the only real reason that they swapped. Otherwise, they're really interchangeable. And the other teams, the Rams was on a bye. They're still fine. The Chiefs did, dominate the Commanders, but the Commanders had multiple injuries, and Marcus Mariota was there. And to be fair, the first quarter for the Chiefs game was actually pretty ugly. Like a couple of interceptions. One of them definitely wasn't Mahomes' fault, that ugly tip pass. But then Debo did the same thing. They cleaned it up second quarter onward. But they were beating down on a team that really, if they had any kind of better offensive play from their quarterback, would have had a better shot in that game. So, and of course, Pacheco's injured, unfortunately. So, it might take a little bit of a step, but they wasn't really running the ball that much anyway. So the Chiefs stay at 3, Rams still at 2. Eagles looked better, Jalen Hurts had a great game. No AJ Brown, no problem. Dominated the Giants, although we'll shout out to Scatterboo. Hope he has a great and wonderful recovery. They've been swiftly come back. But so they don't really have a change for me.
How do you have a great and wonderful recovery? Like, man, damn,
I hope
today
it's
was
smooth. I hope you had no setbacks. I hope it's smooth and everything, man. But just like I said, my power rankings ain't really changed because the top teams stayed the top teams in my mostly opinion. Also, shout out to the Broncos, beating down on the Cowboys. I just don't trust Bo Nix as much. But otherwise, that's pretty much it.
Uniqo, we got a list from you. And when I say uniquely different, I was just talking about from each other.
No, that was just about me, and that's okay. You can say uniquely, just go into my segment. Into my segment, that's fine. Uniqo segment, uniquely, like you did, just
still crazy to me.
So look, here's the deal. What are we doing? Hello. Can you put my picks up here? Okay, it's right here. Okay, I see it. So here's the deal, Banana Peel. Duh, why is it not the Colts? Huh? Hello.
It's a complete mess.
They have the best record in the league. They took that one little L, and they have been questioned all through Hello 7 games. Are we serious right now? Are they
Because they
six
beat
and
on
one?
cupcake teams.
And then I'm looking
That's
for
why they're being
Anyway,
questioned. I'm not talking about. That's why they're being questioned.
anyway, I think the Lions are a pretty okay team. The Chiefs is that team that was like, all right, we gonna have to start looking at some of these 1 and 2 lost teams because they really not ass. And then I'm going back with the Bills because the Bills don't suck. We just haven't heard about them in a while. When you have a bye week, sometimes we forget about you. I'm still rocking with that Baker boy. I like him a lot. I mean, that team is being great, and you're talking about how great the NFC is. How many AFC teams do I have in my top five? Hello, you can go ahead with the rest of the show if you want.
That's a you problem.
Ah,
That's a you problem. But
that ain't no me problem.
I have a
I don't say
question.
you got a team ahead of the team that blew that team out. What the
I have
fuck?
a
No,
question. Like,
don't worry about it. Don't worry
how's the
about it.
Lions ahead of the Chiefs and the Chiefs beat them? I don't understand it.
Don't worry about it.
and,
You
and,
don't have
and
to.
the Bucks ahead of the Eagles, and the Eagles beat the Bucks. Okay.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is
Okay.
what it is. You'll come to the same. You'll come to the same thing. And then also, I'm gonna be. No, I'm gonna just leave that for next week. It's fine. Look at this. Look at this whack ass rankings that's coming up. This is not true. Everybody, go ahead, Zelmae.
Listen, shout first off, you know
Oh,
we got
oh, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on,
fans.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. My bad. This is real quick. Soliloquy, real quick. The Eagles are like that close to losing the games that they won. So like that their whole record would change if they had actually lost some of those close ass games. So that's why I don't fuck with them like that. Okay, go ahead.
Colts was close against something. Never mind.
Don't worry about it. We've been blowing people.
No,
We've been blowing people out.
Cardinals, man,
We've
that's
been
all.
blowing people out. We've been blowing
Yeah,
people out.
the teams
Y'all
that don't have
lost to
any
the
more than two
Cardinals.
wins on the
Y'all
year.
won the NFC. Y'all actually almost lose. It's crazy.
The teams that
Hello.
don't have no more than 2 wins on the year, they've been blowing them out. You're right.
Yeah, we've
Y'all
been.
almost lost to the Cardinals,
The teams
Monray.
that don't have no more than 2 wins on the year, you're right.
Oh, just blowing people out by 20
Yeah,
points or more.
Yeah,
yo,
the
Yeah,
garbage teams that don't have 2
hey,
wins on the year.
hey, Monte. Who he had on his list? He had the Bucks, right?
Yes.
yeah,
We beat them.
but
Oh, he said the Chiefs, right? We beat them
Yeah.
too. Don't worry, we're gonna beat
sometimes
Green Bay too. Don't worry about it. They gonna go down.
because you could have just as easily lost those games and wouldn't be
But they didn't lose.
but you could have.
But
We
they
don't
didn't
trust that.
lose.
Yo,
We don't
our
trust
offense
that.
didn't even play well, and we won.
Mm.
Yes,
Go ahead.
That's all you need. We don't even play well, and we win. That's crazy.
Is it your turn? Because you can go.
Yeah, the Lions,
I'll
number
shut up.
5, Detroit Lions. The Lions, the offense is getting on target. They're getting healthy. I'm picking the Lions at number 5. They're a very, very pretty team. A team I ain't scared of as an Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? But they could get to the NFC Championship game, so that's why they're on the list. Number 4, the Kansas City Chiefs. Listen, they getting dangerous. They got healthy, and since they got healthy, that offense been looking good. They struggled a little bit in the first half, but that's because they had a little drop problem at the beginning. Hollywood, and I don't know what Hollywood route he ran, but then the Travis Kelce thing, and then he went right back to Travis Kelce, and it kind of got started after that. But the Chiefs, that offense looking, defense looking a little better. That's the one thing I was worried about, but they are looking a lot better now. We gonna get when they get to play this team in front of them, the Colts, in a few weeks, so we get to see how good the Colts really is when they play.
I can't wait. And do y'all want to bet on that right now?
So we're gonna see the Colts versus the Chiefs soon. So I got the Colts there. They do have they won the 2 teams with 1 loss, so they had to put them in at number 2. I don't believe in the AFC, but teams losing, they beating each other, so you gotta do Packers. The other 1-loss team is number 2, and of course my Eagles is number 1 because we're gonna talk about it in a minute. It might need to be a trade because I ain't gonna lie. When Mr. Prayers on the internet go away, my boy throw for 300 yards like an MVP candidate. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
Maybe if you stop complaining and trying to force you the ball, maybe we'll win more games. The one game we threw to you the ball a lot, we lost. Amazing. That's crazy, right?
You go call the police.
The games we threw you the ball a lot, we lost. Okay. But that's not the point about it. But y'all see my list. Let us know what you think about our list. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Who would you put up there? Would you add the teams like the Bucks, Chargers, Rams, and all the other teams in there? Well, we had a few people to Rams. Cowboys fans, y'all know y'all ain't even in this. Shout out to y'all. But
We-
my Eagles got them.
Hey, we looking at them. No, hey, hold on. We looking at them. No, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm looking at them Dallas Cowboys. Period.
How bad that defense is.
Huh?
The
I'm
Pack,
looking at it.
by the way,
I'm
my
looking. They
Eagles
might.
got
They might be.
in my next 2 weeks. We play the Packers and the Lions. Come see me in 2 weeks when we take it.
Oh wait, hold on. Didn't the Cowboys only have 17 points this past week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We thought there was a number one offensive league. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Yo, that defense is the worst defense in the league by a lot. But of course, like I said, my Eagles get the Packers and Lions, and then we get kind of an easier schedule after that. So we take care of business with these. We secure that 1 seed because we already beat most of the other top teams, and we beat the Packers and Lions. We beat the other top team. So the Eagles can just about take care of business. They'll be up there in the NFC if we take care of business these 2 weeks. So come on, Eagles. Hurts. You got the most touchdowns in the league. 20. You got this, my guy. Let's go. Saquon, like he finally got back in the game. Eagles looking like number one. The offense looking like it's kind of figuring out something. Instead of that horrible play call we've been doing, they kind of switched it up this week. I think it even shocks people when Saquon broke for 68 yards off a shotgun run. I think everybody
Man, look at. Hey, did you remember any of those Jonathan Taylor JT touchdowns that he ran this past weekend? Did you remember any of those?
Are you serious?
bro, we don't even know they play. They don't go on TV.
Oh my bad. He only has 14 touchdowns already. I was just throwing it out there.
Shout out to JT. I love JT.
Oh, do you?
I love JT.
See, you hate the Colts, so you want me to be wrong so bad that you will not even look at how great JT is being this year already.
I told
This
you.
is MVP.
I did the MVP conversation last week.
This is MVP. This is MVP. This is MVP stuff right here.
I
Trust me.
learned to say it was MVP. Can they running back should win MVP? So I'm rooting for him to win MVP.
Fair enough.
We just
Fair
don't believe
enough.
in Daniel Jones over here.
Fair.
Y'all know what time it is. It is
Oh, buy trade.
great. Like, make sure you like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, all of that as we get into it, because we're going to put some teams up here and we're going to ask, is it time to buy in? That means bring some players in, or sell, trade players away. First off, we got the Cowboys. Should they be looking for some players on defense? Do we buy or sell on the Cowboys? What should they do this offseason?
Didn't want to shoot my dad instead.
Oh, nothing. They shouldn't do anything. They should continue doing what they do in the office every single year. Just keep doing what you do, Cowboys.
Monray, should the Cowboys buy or sell this trade deadline?
Oh, the trade deadline? No, they shouldn't do anything because Jerry already sabotaged them. They shouldn't do nothing. They should do nothing. Jerry already sabotaged them. They're done. Go ahead and just get ready to fire Matt Eberflus. I got the over-under going at week 9. If he makes it past week 9 with his job, over-under, does he make it past week 9 with his job? Otherwise, go and get ready, and they'll look for a new offensive coordinator, get some defensive pieces in it. Hopefully, not wait until the week before the season to sign George Pickens to an extension, and we'll go from there.
That's basically what I was trying to say. I just let Monray say it for me. But yes, that's exactly what I think.
I think the Raiders ain't gonna give them. They should try to get some defensive player to help. That defense is awful.
They ain't making the playoffs. The NFC.
They said that by getting that defensive tackle and getting rid of Homie was the defensive fix. It's not. So
RJ Harvey broke, and I don't even know who RJ Harvey is. No offense. But holy, that boy broke 6 or something. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be a rough day for y'all. Matter of fact, that defense so bad they put pressure on the offense to score. Will they be pressing because they know if they don't score?
Right now, as it currently stands, is it that the Cowboys really were stupid by giving him up? Is that true or not?
Yeah, they were.
It's true. Okay. I was just double checking.
Very much so. Yeah. Jerry,
They stop the pass if he was there to run, still get whatever. But you don't have now. They don't have an option. They just run on pass. You can pick.
I just wanted to make sure, like, we're all saying the same thing. Like, they're not better, right?
No, they're very bad on defense, and even if they get fired, and we'll go next year, and hopefully they get a better defense and keep the offense.
Okay. Here we go again. Better luck next year,
The Eagles sell AJ Brown. I love AJ, Mississippi boy. I appreciate you, but listen, I need you to stop messing up my team flow. So sell AJ Brown, send him to a good team where he got a chance to win but lose to us. Get us a little bit of help in that secondary a little bit. We need a little help.
Hey,
So you know what I'm saying?
He stays with the Eagles. He's actually happy with the Eagles. It just is what it is. So no, you don't get
I
rid of
don't know.
him.
I don't
Well,
need him. I
not
don't
mad
need
with
us
them.
winning games, and then in week 17, he's sending random Bible verses on the internet about struggle. I don't need all that.
No, I don't think that he's going to do that with this team. He knows he can go to a better team that's just going to win it all just like that. Who's going to give him? Eagles ain't going to give him to that type of team. What are you saying, man? Dude, I think AJ Brown is happy where he's at.
DB help. Who got some DB? I need to sell for some DB help. That's what I need. Monray, your thoughts? Eagles. Boston.
No, they should. Unless AJ Brown makes a significant issue, no, you don't sell him because he did the same thing when he was caught reading a book like 2 or 3 games before the season ended last year. And what happened? Everybody shut up. They blazed their way through the playoffs and they played wonderfully and nobody had an issue. So no, hey, you can have a drama queen. So long as the drama queen performs, y'all will be all right.
Yeah, just let him be a little mad. Just let him be a little mad. That's where I'm at. I'm with that, man. You don't get rid of AJ Brown.
Not
You
right
just
now.
do it if you're a contender. Like if you're a Tennessee Titans, you're like, all right, what can we do for AJ Brown?
I think they still got a week. Like no.
You think we can get Sneed for?
Like no, I think you just let this rock. I think you just let this rock. 'Cause otherwise, your offense is gonna change significantly. Because I don't know if you have the number one. Like I don't know if Devontae can be a wide receiver one on his own.
We don't know if the quarterback wants to
You
actually
played
be
the
a.
Giants, and as soon as Scatterboo went out the game was over. Stop doing it.
Devontae done went off the last 2 weeks.
You played the Giants, who were missing their freaking running back mid-game. They gave up after that.
They ain't got nothing to do with that defense.
Stop.
Let me tell you about.
That does not say Devontae can be a number one. Stop doing it.
Jalen Hurts would win the San Francisco 49ers the Super Bowl this year. Did you know that? Because he's not going to throw it more than 30 or 40 yards. And that's what you really need AJ Brown for, is to be that threat down there. But, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know that's why the Eagles are lacking, is because your quarterback will not make the throws.
He had like 300 yards the last 2 games.
No, have you ever heard of Yak? Yards after carry? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
But we got to go on number 3.
Move on. See, I love when you want to move on when we talk about the Eagles. I love it. You know, I know what I'm talking about.
We winning. Buy or sell? The Bills. Does the Bills need to buy or sell right now?
Are you asking
Buy
me?
or what? Buy or sell what?
This trade. They need a trade to improve that defense.
So you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh no, they shouldn't trade anything as well because the Bills. I didn't expect anything from this Bills team just because I didn't believe that they had the offensive firepower besides James to really make that kind of run. So their defense lacking isn't surprising to me. Like if they made a play and their defense got better, I still wouldn't pick them to come out the AFC. So in my opinion, no, they shouldn't. You should try to actually get a few more pieces, get it like a better wide receiver one, some kind of way, or hope that Shakir or Keon Coleman or somebody make a huge jump this second half and try to go for it next year. I don't feel like this is the year for the Bills. Especially with the Patriots being a threat. Now you really need to get your team better, not just your defense.
His name was Marcus Hall, and he was
Uniqo. Buy or sell? Do they need a trade?
Right out. Right, Bills. Right out. Y'all seen success the last 2-3 years. All right. Right out. You're in the right direction. Now you got to figure out what is it. You got rid of Stephon Diggs. I mean, okay, you saying that your quarterback can make anybody pretty decent. Drake May, shout out to him. He's making Stephon Diggs look great right now. Or Stephon Diggs is making Drake May look good right now. End of the day, I say the Bills keep on doing what they're doing. They know who they got to go up against. Because I think that they basically build their teams to go against the Ravens and the Chiefs. So we gotta wait.
They play the Chiefs this coming week, so we're gonna see.
I think that's valid. I mean, I think this is a good calling card right here.
We will see this week.
And you know your teams at this point. This is like where we at. We have week 8, 9, 10. You know your team. Everybody know what everybody doing. So who gonna execute? So this will be a good test for both those teams.
Number 4, The Pittsburgh Steelers. Do they need to buy or sell, or do they even need a trade this offseason?
What are you buying and selling? I need to know what you think is worth buying or selling. What do you think, Zelmae? You start off.
I don't even know. I think they might need a. It's tough because I don't know what they need because they got the corner, but their corner's hard headed, want to play man to man, and they keep getting killed man to man. So I don't. It's Darius Slay and Jalen Ramsey who are. If you had them 8 years ago, you would have been really happy.
Man, that's like Asamoah and somebody back in the day. You remember Asamoah?
Like right now, like maybe find a young corner and move them down because if you're gonna play man to man, you probably need a younger, faster corner. Because the last 2 weeks, I don't know how they lost that game.
Revis and Cromartie, maybe. Remember Revis and Cromartie was together with the Jets.
They were elite, but I don't know what Jalen Ramsey.
They're elite. Actually, anybody Antonio Cromartie was with next to them, they were elite because he did that with Arizona Cardinals too. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's what's going on with Pittsburgh.
I don't know. Maybe find another corner. I'm gonna say buy and find another corner because this division is very winnable. And
very.
And if y'all keep playing man to man with them two corners, it's gonna be a long day because they the run game, they won the top run defense. The offensive score enough points. It just they refuse to not play man to man and they get scorched.
Go over the wide receiver core for that division. So with Pittsburgh, they got DK and who?
And Pat Fryermuth, their tight end, and
okay,
that's it.
And then let's go to who would be. It would be the Ravens next, right? As far as
so that's receivers. Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman. Zay Flowers,
but the Bengals have the best. The Bengals have the best wide receiver core, right?
Yeah.
That's
So that's where that's at. Like at this point, if you can't match up with them 1-on-1 and make it a tough game, then you got to know what you got. Like the rest of it's not too hard. You can defend Pittsburgh like that.
Your defense literally made Jordan Love, who we've been calling questionable, look like Peyton Manning back then.
I don't want to speak too much on Love. I know we got to talk about them in a hot second, but I'm just saying I don't want to speak too much on that. Just because that wide receiving core isn't exactly like the Bengals wide receiving core. We're just getting
they crushed the Steelers this week, so that's my problem. Monray, what do you think though? Do the Steelers do it?
No, they shouldn't because I didn't believe in the Steelers to start the year anyway. Like, what is the Steelers' ultimate goal for this year? Their ultimate goal for this year is, their ultimate goal is probably to win a playoff game, just to be fair, because Pittsburgh hasn't won a playoff game in years. If they win a playoff game, they'll consider the season a success. Their current team is good enough to win a playoff game against whatever wild card team if they win their division. But do I believe in them? No. I still don't believe in them to fully take control of this division and win. Lo and behold, they lost 2 weeks straight. So, if they want to make a trade, go ahead and make a trade for maybe a better corner, something to help your defense since the offense is relatively flowing. But in reality, no, because they need to start over and just go ahead and redo the team like they should have been did, but whatever. They want to continue to hold on to project quarterbacks and try to prolong the inevitable. And if you're doing that, no. Either make it, don't make it. I wouldn't say no, make a trade. Try to get your team back right.
I'm not disagreeing. I mean, you said you banking it on Aaron Rodgers, so if you get Aaron Rodgers, that means you're going to the Super Bowl. If I'm
they
doing
banked
that,
on him.
Are you doing that for 9-8 again? That's what I'm saying. Are you doing that for 9-8 again?
Well, right now they're 4-3, so it's trending that way.
9-8, and that's all we got.
4-1 to 4-3, real quick.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right behind that. But you got a division that you can beat up on.
Well, it don't get no better because they play the Indianapolis Colts next week.
But you do got the Titans in there. The Titans was in there. You got Jaguars in there. That's winnable games. So,
they got to get to them first. Right now, they got the Indianapolis Colts next week. They may get 40 put on them.
They might. Aaron Rodgers may put on a shootout. We don't know.
Better than I thought it was gonna be. I ain't gonna lie, but
I remember
The defense is
What's the next five? What's the next 5 games for the Steelers? So it's Colts and what's the next 5 games?
If I know, don't let me lie to you.
Yeah, I know. Got it up today.
I'll look at it right quick while y'all go to the next one.
All right, next up, while Monray looking that up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Should they make a move to try to, or should they just give up on the season?
Man, just do what y'all doing, man. Do what y'all doing. Do what y'all doing, Jaguars. Just keep doing what y'all doing, and then go into next year and see what y'all want to do next year. Because this year, y'all just pretty much put everything in the hands of somebody that you think is a corner to somebody that you think is a wide receiver. He's not the best at either position, and y'all took him like that. And then y'all got a quarterback that's supposed to be showing out. So just do what y'all do, see what y'all got with what y'all working with, and then just look forward to next season.
Monray.
No, they shouldn't make a trade because the problem with their team is their quarterback, and that he's a bit inconsistent right now, and they can't trade him right now. So there's no trades you can make. You need to try to get Brian Thomas Jr. You know, whatever's going on with him, whether he is in his head or not, try to get him right. Try to get him back to what he was last year. Work out the Travis Hunter ways. You know, try to get that balance better, and then just hope your quarterback plays better. If you do that, you got a shot for a wild card. If you go on a run, maybe a division because you still got 2 games against the Colts. Though I don't really see them pulling that one out with the way they're playing. So I mean, they don't need to make a trade. They need to get their quarterback and their offense right. Their defense isn't even a problem. Defense is all relatively fine.
positive figure in my
All
life.
things considered.
There's a lot that goes into a second marriage, and it was.
I know they've been talking about, the reason I bring them up is because they've been talking about moving Brian Thomas Jr.
Which would be foolish because my man showed the ability, but just, you know, I understand he's not playing like he did last year, but if you got good coaching, you can at least try. And I mean, you know, trading him now, you get the same thing you would get now as you would in the offseason if you traded him. So, oh, well, it don't matter.
Yeah, true.
I agree.
Next 5 games for the Steelers. I don't know if you get.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Next 5 games for the Steelers are the Colts, the Chargers, the Bengals again, the Bears, and the Bills. So it does not get any easier.
Doesn't get harder either. I mean, you got the Colts, but I mean, in there, you got some division folk in there. So
every one of these teams, except for the Bengals, are over 500 team.
That's not saying much early in the season because you can be 4-3. Like
we're not early anymore. Like we're about mid-season.
Yeah, next week
so
we actually gonna go on mid-season awards next week.
Season it could be 4-3.
So shout out to the mid-season awards next week.
You can be a Chiefs with the record that they got and be like, hey, they actually a really dope ass team just because they over 500. But there's other teams that are over 500 that aren't that great.
Next up, we got, should they do a trade or should they sell off? The Los Angeles offense is San Diego. The Los Angeles Chargers.
On and off over the course of
For what? For what? Offensive line.
Try to make sure they secure because they do need offensive line.
Just chill. You're not in any hurry to get to the Super Bowl. Don't do nothing crazy yet. You're not there yet. Once that quarterback is good and he can see what's going on with the offensive line, then you start making big dives. But right now, just let your team ride out how they ride now.
No, they shouldn't make a trade. Like they got Joe Alt back now, and they were able to play without the main offensive lineman for 4 games and play relatively well. It's when they lost Joe Alt for a little bit that their offensive line started falling apart and they fell into some issues. Don't make no trades. You're gonna hopefully get him back next year with no real issues. And this year you've been playing okay. Keep going. So far, I think they're 5-3 or something. They're relatively solid. Keep going. Stay the course and see what happens.
And then there was one night.
Next up, the Kansas City Chiefs. Uniqo.
No. Keep doing what you're doing. Kansas City.
It's gonna be a boring trade deadline.
No, I'm saying, huh?
It's gonna be a boring trade deadline.
No, because I'm looking at it like this. Like when we was losing our 2 and 3 games early in the season, late in the season is when y'all type of team's gonna be losing them. We're not gonna do that. And I mean, you gotta always respect Kansas City. They just lost. They take their lumps early, and then they just run off. Like that's what they do. As long as they got Mahomes and Andy Reid out there, I'm not writing them off. Now they up there and that they can have 4 losses and really be in your top tier one of the NFL. It just is what it is. They're a good team.
Monray.
No. What for? Like their team is old. The only problem they would have is on defense. And right now with Spagnuolo and everything, they're not gonna feel a need to do that. So no, you don't make a trade. You just go with what you have right now. You have your team mostly basically 100%. See what you got.
Baseball.
Next up, we got the Commanders.
Hey, and let me throw this out here. If we just took money out of the situation, I would have been done got rid of that Kelsey boy. But we don't need Taylor Swift. I would have been done got rid of him because he ain't doing nothing for the team really like that. So I just want to throw that out there right now. You there for the bread right now. You stop because you're a great tight end. Not right now, no sir.
He played well yesterday. Monray.
Yeah.
Commanders. Should they buy or sell a trade right now?
Where's the trade? Where you
nothing? They put all their hopes and dreams in the older team, and the older team is definitely injured, and Jaden Daniels is injured. There's no need to make a trade because your quarterback's hurt, which is the key of your offense. If the year goes bad, the year just goes bad. It's unfortunate, but your quarterback's young. No need to make a desperation trade when your quarterback's just the main reason why y'all struggling. It would just be putting y'all in a deeper hole, trying to rescue and salvage a season that may be lost just because your quarterback's not coming back. Don't do that.
Uniqo.
Again, I ask myself where. I just say keep going where you're going. Just keep going where you're going and figure out what you're gonna do next year. Because I don't have any expectations for you at this point. Just keep going the way you're going. We'll reevaluate at the end of the year, and then we'll go from there. Or if you make it to the playoffs somehow, especially in that division, we'll have those conversations. But right now, like we trying to figure out, are we expecting you to go to make a deep run, or are you just gonna be like a decent team, or are you gonna suck? And right now, I'm not putting nothing on the Commanders. They're going to do things, but right now they're just going to go limp throughout the season. That's what I
think. Another born off season. I mean, mid-season trade.
I hate to say it. I mean,
there ain't no trades in the trade.
It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to do. Wait till the draft.
Your teams too in the middle to see which one needs to make a big move.
Next year's draft is going to be important for a lot of teams. It's just right now you just got to ride with what you got because there's not enough greatness out there that you can swap to get what you need for your team without losing a special part of your team. We're seeing that with Dallas right now. Like you decide to make a big trade. Okay, it is what it is, but y'all really not all that. So that's kind of where we're at in the NFL. Like there's no need to make moves until like let's let the dust settle after what happens this year, and then let's do something great in this offseason. I don't see it right now, brother.
I mean, the main problem with these trades and stuff, just to be clear, and is either the teams don't necessarily need to make trades because they've either been injured or their problems are too big to answer in a single trade in midseason. So unfortunately, not a lot of teams really need to make a trade. So
let me ask you this, Monray, and also Zelmae, let me ask you this. So if I'm the Eagles and I'm saying I'm barely winning games, with the offensive talent that I have, like you're not saying I need to add this on offense, are you? There's a different thing that you're trying to figure out what you need for that team, right? Is that like that's what I'm saying? That's why I'm making that's why I'm saying what I'm saying about really why are you making trades? Because you really got what you need. It's just you not implementing them, right? Because if that's the case with the Eagles,
are reading books. Random complaints.
Because if that's the case, really, are you saying, and it takes it back to this, is something that you can't do because the dude won a Super Bowl? Do you think that you need another quarterback for the Eagles?
No.
Why? You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes. I'm saying that's what it comes down to.
No, he leads the NFL in touchdown.
I'm just saying. I think that's what it comes down to. They're winning a lot of close games.
He's literally MVP candidate, honestly.
But you could be losing those games because of lack of offense.
But you're
Right.
not losing those games because you won them
But
with
you're
your
playing
offense.
close. Do you want to play close every? Do you want to be dominant, or do you want to play every single game by three
This was
points?
2 years
You
in the
want
Super
to
Bowl.
win. It don't matter. You want to win.
Don't you want to feel comfortable in your wins? Don't you want to be like, yes, I am obviously better than you, or do you want to keep on
Yeah,
scraping
you
by?
would want to, but realistically speaking,
At
that's
some
not
point,
possible.
at some point, the ball's not going to bounce your way. When you're playing those close games like that every single week, it's not going to
Yes,
bounce
that's
like that every
football.
single time. And so that might be the playoffs when you lose that game. It's like, yeah, it was that close, but shit, it was their luck was about to run out at some point.
I, I know
So
that,
that's
but
what
that's
that like.
football versus you trade away the quarterback that you know can win you a Super Bowl because he did it last year. Why would you trade him?
He's been to Super Bowl twice, back to back.
No, that's the point I'm making. You can't. That's what I'm saying. There, you can't make any trades because if at anything, if you're looking for some kind of big change in your team to bring you over the top, for the Eagles, it would be a better quarterback.
No, it wouldn't. If the Eagles was to make a trade to put them
How
over
would
the top, it would be on
if
their defense.
you're close?
It would be on their defense because the reason that the games will be close is because they're allowing defense, the other offenses, to score.
They're losing. They're 23 to 21 games. They're 18 to 15 games. They're 3-point games, basically, is what I'm saying. And they're
The
not
Eagles
dominant.
game, the Eagles. I don't think the only time have the Eagles scored less than 20 this year.
No, he scored.
I mean, no,
I don't think they have.
24 and below is like really not a great offense.
They scored 28 last week. No, my bad. They scored 30 something last week. 28 the week before. Eagles is a great offense. The problem is their defense allows other teams to score.
I don't think it's a great offense. I'm sorry, I just don't think it's a great offense.
Oh my god!
I need a quarterback. I need a quarterback that knows that you have two wide receivers out there that can go get the ball. And I've seen you underthrow them. I've just seen it all. I just think that a Matthew Stafford in this offense would be better.
You name a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, another top 5 quarterback with different skill sets would look good in this. But also,
I think Lamar Jackson would win a Super Bowl with this Eagles
that's
offense.
a top 3 quarterback.
Okay.
You're naming other quarterbacks that are outright better, but there are 5 quarterbacks.
What you're saying is that there are better quarterbacks than Jalen Hurts.
Yes, but that don't mean that he's better.
This team would be.
Wait, the problem with the argument is those teams not making a trade.
No, I'm saying that team would be better with a better quarterback.
But they're not making a
But
trade.
there's only arguably 5 quarterbacks that are outright better than Jalen Hurts. Outright better. I like debatable. There's only 5.
Okay, Justin Herbert would be better in that offense.
No.
Nope. Ain't no hell no to that. Ain't no hell no to that.
The one who choked in the playoff twice?
I think that Justin Herbert would be a better quarterback than Justin Hurts.
The one who's choked twice in the playoff. How is he better?
I mean, that's a better offense. There's better personnel with the Eagles. The Eagles have a better personnel than the Los Angeles Chargers.
Let's go over the stats, Monray. Justin Herbert got more
I don't know how you're seeing it.
Justin Herbert got more yards.
Because he throws the ball. Because he's not a pussy. He throws the ball. Okay.
Jalen Hurts throws the ball.
7 picks versus 1 pick to Jalen Hurts. 1 pick.
I got up and I looked and we're not like.
Yeah. So.
And Jalen Hurts got a lot more rushing yards.
He should, as Jalen Hurts should, because he doesn't throw the ball.
He got 50. He got 1 less touchdown.
But see, that's the problem. That's the thing I'm saying. Quarterbacks do more than just throw. They can be efficient at running and throwing. I don't understand how him running is a knock against him.
Monray, Justin Herbert got one more passing touchdown than Jalen Hurts. 1.
Well, I'm just confused at that metric. Like, running isn't a deficit. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen both run.
Yes, they do.
I don't understand how that's a knock against them.
Jalen Hurts is an MVP candidate.
Daniel Jones.
Not quite yet. I ain't go that far.
Daniel Jones will have way more passing yards than Justin Hurts in this offense.
Because Daniel Jones throws more. That's true, but that doesn't mean
he's better. Don't say he throws more. He does
that doesn't mean he's better.
A better quarterback is going to do better with better tools around him. Like shit, at this point, Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Period. Like
How? How?
Matthew
And what
Stafford,
How?
Jared Goff. I'm naming off all the quarterbacks that are better passers of the ball. And
right now, he got like a super team. This nigga got 2 running back, 3 receivers.
I think that the Eagles' offense ran by Jared Goff would have superior offensive numbers. That's just it.
I don't understand how.
Because they're better quarterbacks, my nigga. Like, how crazy
But
are you?
Jared Goff has
Quarterbacks.
almost equally as good, maybe even better offense,
That's a better offense.
and he doesn't look better than Jalen Hurts half the time. I don't understand
Why don't y'all care? Like, dude, Jalen Hurts ain't all that at quarterback. Is that what y'all trying to get on about?
I know
Because
you're racist.
I don't understand how he's bad at quarterback. That's what I don't understand.
he's not the best at quarterback.
He's not saying he's the best. I said there's 5 non-arguable people that you can put above him. Everybody else you have to argue.
When the Ravens won back in the early 2000s, that you didn't say it's because of the quarterback. I'm sorry, it's not because of the quarterback. The Eagles win.
Who won the MVP of that Super Bowl when the Ravens won?
It wasn't their quarterback. It was
Joe Flacco. It was Joe Flacco.
Oh, you talking about Joe
No.
Flacco?
I'm talking about with the Ray Lewis quarterback. The first one.
He did not win the MVP. Jalen Hurts won the MVP of the Super Bowl.
I'm talking about the Ravens when they won it in the early 2000s, man. You can't even say.
Yeah, but that's the Ravens.
And
That's not them now, though. Like that's not teams now.
I'm just saying they could. I'm saying the Ravens could have had a better quarterback than they had then, right? But they could have won the Super Bowl, correct?
But Trent
Yeah,
Dilfer
they could have, but they didn't.
Trent Dilfer didn't win the Super Bowl MVP though.
I'm not saying. I'm not.
Won the Super Bowl MVP.
With 24 points. With 24 points.
If he would be willing to.
Man, stop it, man. All I'm saying, y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Y'all just don't want it. Y'all just want me to be wrong so bad. What I'm trying to say to you is this: is that the Eagles could have a better quarterback and be doing way better right now.
This is the thing that I'm confused. No, this thing that I'm confused on. The way that they would do better, like, yeah, they would be better offensively if they had one of the top 5 quarterbacks above him. But the reason why they are not doing as better is not because of their offense. It's because their defense is letting up a lot of points. That has nothing to do with their quarterback play. That's why I'm confused.
They winning games 24-21. What are you talking about? They're not giving the ball
win games comfortably if their defense don't give up 21 points.
The defense is actually keeping them in games. If you want to be
defense
real,
is not supposed to give up 20 plus points if you want to win comfortably. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's not gonna happen. Oh, that's not gonna happen with this team because your offense can't score.
But see, that's the point. Like, the point is, if your team cannot stop giving up more than 20 points to its offensive team that you're going against, then your defense is the problem. If your offense can score 24 points respectively every game, that's good. Because if you can score 20 plus, your defense should be able to shut them down under 20. And if you cannot do that, your defense is the problem.
21 points is 3 scoring drives, correct? In a whole football game. Okay, like, how is that just a crazy ass metric?
Because your defense is supposed to be good. If your defense is giving up 20 plus points,
I'm saying 3 drives out of all the drives you have in a game, 3 drives resulted in a touchdown. That's not crazy. That's not like crazy. Like, that happens.
Yes, that does happen. If it happens every game to every team that you
like
play,
most
that is a
teams,
problem.
Most teams got 21 in them.
Hold on, let's stop. Monray, who has a better offense, the Chiefs of last year or the Eagles this year?
The Chiefs last year or the Eagles this year?
Who had a better offense?
They're the same offense.
No, I'm talking about who. The Eagles have a better scoring offense this year than the Chiefs had last year, right?
Well, yeah, the Chiefs' offense last year was very questionable.
They went to the Super Bowl, and no one's questioning Patrick Mahomes. By the way, everybody you named, Jalen Hurts. By the way, every quarterback you named, Uniqo, Jalen Hurts has been the most Super Bowls than all of them. He's younger than all of them.
I just think that Jay Cutler comes back to the Eagles right now, and he throws for 4,500.
No. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna be done with it after this. You said 21 points is very achievable easily in the NFL, and your team should be able to do that, right?
3 touchdowns.
Okay,
possessions.
if your team was able to get a team, basically
Mm.
21 points per game is the rank 10 defense. That means your defense is not even top 10 if it's giving up 21 points a game.
Okay, give me number one. I want to. Who's number one?
The
Who's number
Texans,
one?
they give up 14.7 points a game.
So they're the best defense in the league.
Yes.
And what's Houston's record? Man, it's not making sense,
Horrible.
bro.
Their record, I think, is like 3-4.
Yo,
Reason,
they're playing the
because
same
they
team.
can't
Yo,
score.
like, yo, come
Okay,
on, man.
The reason why is because they can't score.
Okay, so at
They
least
can't score.
okay, so what we're saying is the bare minimum is you can at least score 2 7-point drives a game, right?
Yeah, that's bare minimum.
Okay, bare minimum. Okay, so you can score 3. So I'm saying like
So
21
that means
points.
if
Like
your defense is
pretty
able to
middle of
score,
the road.
no. The difference between scoring 2 touchdowns a game and scoring 3 is the difference between the number 1 ranked defense and the number 10.
Yeah.
So literally, if your team is giving up 21 or more points, that is a problem.
By the way, the league average is 22 points. 22 points a game is the league average. That means the average team in the NFL is giving up 22 points a game.
So that means that's a run of the mill team on defense. You should need to be scoring more than 20.
24. We beat majority of the league.
You need to score more than 22 a game, correct?
We just scored 38.
That's what they do.
That's all I'm throwing out there. I'm just saying. So you need to score
But they score more than 22 points a game.
So,
That's the point.
but my whole argument was 21 points, and y'all even lifted the bar a little bit more and said 22 and some change.
But they score more than that. They score more than that. That's the point. You gotta understand. They score more than that.
We scored 25 points a game.
Over there.
Okay, y'all barely winning games. That means that y'all don't always win them type of close games like that, and that's why you have L's on your record. Correct?
They have 2 L's.
Okay, you lost, but there are other games that they could have lost. They have not blown anybody out. That's what I'm saying. You don't trust your
They just blew out the Giants.
The Giants, really?
They just blew them out yesterday. Not yesterday, Sunday.
What you saying? Ever since you got the Scatter Bowl and dart thing going on for a couple weeks, and y'all think that they hot shit, and then
Ain't nobody said that hot stuff. You said they don't blow out teams. I said they blew out the Giants last week.
Okay, they lost some players, right?
Decided we would go.
They lost one player. I just got
Okay, which is a big deal, and they don't have neighbors. Okay, did y'all expect? What you're telling me is that you expected for when Dart came in that they was going to the Super Bowl, because you can't have that high expectation for that team. That team ain't about to be shit. They just had 2 exciting weeks. That's how you talk.
I answered your question. You said they don't blow out teams. I said they blew out a team last week.
That don't count.
How does it not count?
Against the Giants?
It's all
because I think that you're pushing
worse than the Giants.
Because I think that you're putting too much on the Giants. You're giving.
We're not putting anything on them. I gave you the games they blew them out.
Monray, I got a question for you. Monray, is the Giants better than the Titans?
Don't touch
it.
Yeah.
Are they better than the Cardinals?
Yes, debatable.
Without Kyler Murray, because that's how I am.
Debatable. Jacoby Brissett can fight.
He said without. Yeah, and shout out to Jacoby.
Are they better than the Raiders?
Yeah, they've been better.
Yo, that's all the teams y'all play. The only team you get was the Chargers. That's the only one I can give y'all. And I don't know what happened with the old boy. He throwing picks. But that's it. So most of the games y'all play, the Giants are better than, or at least equal to.
That's move on, man. You got it.
I
ain't nobody care about that. But
you see that y'all, you love to talk about what you want to talk about, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'll be spitting and telling y'all the real, but y'all don't want to go with it. And then it'll be too late when we get to the playoffs. Like, damn, what happened in?
We just won the argument.
I told y'all on week 8.
But college football studs and does AP top 25 this week. We had some good matchups. We've learned a lot. Shout out to Texas A&M, who beat LSU for the first time in Death Valley in a long time. The college football poll right now.
The most important feeling I want
Share the screen. Let's get this up real fast.
is to know that they're going to be believed. So in this case, obviously we wanted to
But
know.
we got Ohio State number 1 at 7-0, Indiana 8-0, Texas A&M third 8-0, Alabama at 7-1 at number 4. At number 5, Georgia 6-1. Number 6, Oregon at 7-1. Number 7, Ole Miss moved up 1. Number 8, Georgia Tech moved down 1. Number 9, Vanderbilt moved up 1. Number 10, Miami moved down 1. Somehow BYU number 11 moved up 1. Notre Dame still somehow ranked down. No. Texas Tech number 13, Tennessee number 14, Virginia. A surprise team is number 15, Louisville number 16. Louisville a good defense. Number 17, Cincinnati. Oklahoma goes down 5 after the loss to Ole Miss. Missouri goes down 4 after the loss to Vanderbilt. Texas is up 2 after coming back on a Mississippi State team. Michigan is up 4. Houston, USC, Utah, and Memphis finishes off with no movement at all. How we feel about this week's top 25 studs and duds?
I think this is the most one-loss teams we've had in the top 10 in a long time, man. There's a lot of one-loss teams, and maybe the top 20, right? Does that make sense?
All these teams in the ACC and Big Ten did not play each other outside of like one team. Ohio State.
I will make the uncomfortable thing. Bama should go down at least 1 or 2 spots. The way they had to struck. Look, they got lucky in that game. I'm not going to say that like
they beat Georgia, so
they got lucky in that game. How the heck y'all are down in the 4th to that unranked team? And if old boy had not thrown that horrible, what was it, the fumble or the pick, whichever one? That ain't no way. They got so lucky in that game. They should, if we break it off of performance and stuff, they should move down. Not much. You know, maybe 1 or 2 if you want to put Oregon
stuff.
I agree.
They should go down, bro. They struggled against that team and should have lost, honestly, if the old boy hadn't decided to not be clutch in the freaking 4th quarter on the last drive. They literally should have lost that game.
But how can you put them below the team they beat?
That's the problem. Like, I can't justify that. Like, I really want to, but they really should go down to that. But like, it's hard. They should go down. Like, I get it. They beat them. You also struggle with an unranked team that you should have lost to. Like, you could swing 1. I'm just like, bro, y'all shouldn't have won that game. You talking about studs and studs. That was a dud game they got lucky on. Freaking, oh my gosh. That boy had one shot. You got the ball, game tied, 2 minutes to go. You fumbled it. Or you threw the ball out there. Oh my God.
Agreed. I'm rocking with you on that, man. I'm rocking with this whole. You don't know what to expect.
Gonna be mad at me, bro. But I'm like, bro, y'all know y'all got lucky in that game, and you know you got lucky in that game. Oh my
There's
God.
a couple of games that Alabama got lucky on. Even the one that they just lost, that they lost in the first game of the season. They luckily lost that one. So you know what I mean? Like, man, Alabama ain't tough like that, man. They ain't tough like that.
Somebody paid somebody.
Like I said, it's hard to do because you want to put Georgia at 5, but then Alabama beat Georgia, so and they got.
I can't justify Georgia, but I can't necessarily move Oregon up 2 spots for no reason. I can't really justify.
They got blown out by Indiana. They're the only one of these teams, by the way, that got blown out.
No, I can't justify that. Like that.
Indiana blew out who?
Misdemeanor crimes.
Indiana blew out Oregon.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a big deal.
Yes. So they number 2.
That's a big deal.
Ohio State
because Oregon's always top 5 coming into top 10 every year, right? Or am I wrong about that?
Yeah.
So that's before NIL.
I don't
know if you want to do Oregon, and then Georgia beat Ole Miss, so Ole Miss got to be behind Georgia, right? And
no, I said I can't justify Georgia and Oregon both moving above. I can't move one without the other. It don't make sense.
What I'm saying, that's why it's hard to move.
They looked out, bro. They looked out. Oh, they looked out.
I'm like, who do you move? By the way, speaking of luck, Texas still manages to stay here. By the way, I did fit in this game.
I hate Texas so much.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Arch Manning had that moment that I've been talking about that you have as a quarterback, where you just figure something out when they were down like a ridiculous amount of points. I'm like, did he just figure it out on the field? That boy started hooping.
Not he evolved.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that dude, man. I swear, I still don't trust him.
Oh no, we absolutely don't trust Arch Manning. We absolutely don't.
I want to see the next game because I felt like it might have clicked because he looks lost. And then he looked like he figured it out. And I was like, I want to see the next game to see if he really figured it out. And they got a good one too, because they got Vanderbilt. So we get to see it. We get to see if he figured it out, which I'm very happy to do. That's game I'm locked in with.
Because Arch is all about like check down, tight end, check down. Like, no, let me see you. What you gonna do when you got a Marvin Harrison and on your outsides? Like, what you gonna do? Because right now that's what he's playing. He's playing check down, tight end game, and that's all. That's what a rookie in the NFL is supposed to do. You got your Cam Newtons and all them. They came in as rookies. What they do? Hey man, let me get it to that tight end. Let me check it down. Let these guys make plays. I don't know if Arch is really a quarterback yet. He's just throwing it to the open guy that's in the flats, and they're playing it, a cover two.
Well, he played way better against Mississippi. I'm wanting to figure out. We get to see against Van. Well, I don't know. He in concussion protocol, but we'll see.
now he in protocol. Okay.
Oh, yeah, he got hit in overtime when they came back. He got a bad hit.
Okay.
He got a bad hit. So he got a concussion. Let's see if he come back. But he, like I said, he scored what 3 or 4 touchdowns that fourth quarter, Monray?
Something like that.
Yeah, did he figure it out? So we're gonna see if he actually figured it out. If the game slowed down for him. It slowed down for Ty from Alabama, so we're gonna see if it slowed down for him and he can, because he's gonna have to come back next year. Peyton said he was anyway, so we'll get to see if they do. But it's Ohio State one top 25 win, and the only one they're gonna play this whole year. Michigan, but
if they lose, throw the whole rankings away.
I don't even know how Ohio State would lose, because that would be crazy to me.
It'd be crazy. It's crazy to me every year, anytime Ohio State loses. It's been like that for a long time.
But we have a Zell rants. It's that time.
Go for it. It better have something to do with the 76ers.
We undefeated. Well, we about to lose now, and B came back.
Now B came back. That's what I want the rant to be about. Like, if you got 2 youngsters on your team right now that's doing what they're supposed to do, I want you to go off about like what you expect out of PG and Embiid now. If you got 2 youngsters that are doing this, that's what I want to know.
No, we won. Number 1 in the East, still, baby. Number 1 in the East. VJ and Maxey came back. We took Embiid, took the rest.
Go off, man. I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead. Go off.
Hold up, VJ. What did VJ do in this game? Let's see what happened. I'm looking at the stats in this game right now.
I just want to know what you expect out of your 2 veterans.
What do we do? Embiid ended up with 25. Embiid did not play in the fourth, by the way. I want everybody to know Embiid took off in the third quarter. We was down 14 points, right, Uniqo?
I'm listening to you.
We came back and won the game after he got out, because we were down 13 when he got out. Maxey ended up with 39, and VJ ended up with just 14, but Quentin Grimes ended up with 23 for us, so that was big. We came back and beat the Washington Wizards. So we came back and won. And we still number 1 in the East, baby. Still number 1 in the East. So ain't no complaints to me when we number 1 in the East. But let's start this rant. Kendrick Perkins. My God. I'm all for delusion. I'm for delusion. I think delusion is my superpower. I think you are so unskilled at basketball and at commentating that your delusion that you're great got you in both places and made you a name. You are actually recognized. You do well at it. You are confident. You do everything you're supposed to do as a commentator. You do everything. But it's still at some point that delusion becomes reality. So I'm watching the podcast with Tony Allen. And this man said, I don't with Ja Morant. Everybody like, why you don't mess with Ja? Because he ain't respectful because I made him. I said, say what now? He said, yeah, nobody was going to Memphis watching game till I told ESPN to go down there. You made Ja Morant? Not Ja Morant, who was Rookie of the Year, who went off, who was doing the most exciting dunks. Not the person with the swag and all the grenade throws and all that with the guns and all that. Not that. Not all the attention he got. Somehow, Kendrick Perkins, the man who was the MVP of the OKC Thunder, the man who was the MVP for the Celtics somewhere. That's what he told us. The defensive leader, the captain, the man who led the charge for these teams, also made Ja Morant's career. And that Ja Morant was disrespectful by not praising Kendrick Perkins for making his career.
Go ahead then.
Dad was home today.
Go off.
So then he said, well,
So I want to know the level of delusion that you have to be to think you made some. This kid doesn't know you. He doesn't even know you like that. To sit there and go on TV to say his hard work, his skill level at basketball, you made it. I put him on the map. I told ESPN, John Moran, y'all gotta watch this kid.
Did not leave that window.
so when Davis told me about
I don't know what's going on.
I said,
I do know for a fact that Kendrick Perkins did not introduce me to John Morant.
No, I didn't even know he did. I didn't know he introduced everybody to John Moran. Apparently, he said
I didn't know that there was any connection. I thought John Morant was just a dope ass dude that hoops and can dunk on everybody. It had nothing to do with Kendrick Perkins.
Nobody know that from Kendrick Perkins.
Kendrick Perkins would never put me on to anything.
This is the quote. I want to give y'all the quote for full.
What you said? You said he put you on to Tony Allen.
No, I said Tony Allen. He was on Tony Allen and Tebow's show. Out the Mud might be one of the craziest shows I ever seen because it had Rashad McCants said he could have got Kobe's 81.
They get people to say out their body shit.
and then they all disagree with him because Tony Allen's like running off like you out your mind, Perk. They told him that. I'm like, why is your show?
No, Tony and Cuz will say that. They'll say that.
They're like, what's wrong with you? But this is what he said. I was cool with Ja at one point, but when Ja started getting in trouble with some off the court activities and stuff like that, I had to speak up. Ja don't really with me no more on that. But to be honest, in that type of situation, I don't with Ja. And you know why I don't with Ja? And I with Daddy, but I don't with Ja. You know why I don't with Ja? I don't know why he kept saying like this. Because it's like, bro, the reason I'm so mad at you is because ESPN packed up for a week and went down to Memphis. Listen, y'all had the city rocking. ESPN ain't never packed up and went down there. Spent millions of dollars doing all access and y'all in Memphis. They did that for Ja. I'm like, those are fair points to sit in Memphis, and you probably did, but let's say, let's tell it. But I don't know what they got to do with notoriety of Ja Morant. You told ESPN to go to a place that you said was packing to see a star play basketball. Ja Morant wasn't Ja Morant. ESPN wouldn't have went down there just because Kendrick Perkins said go to Memphis. Uniqo, do you believe that ESPN would have? You know, ESPN went to Jackson State a few years ago. Uniqo,
I remember that very vividly. Yes.
Uniqo, you know, since Deion left, ESPN ain't been to Jackson State no more.
No, they're not. They have no plans on returning.
They don't have no plan. You know why? Because Deion
is exactly.
It don't matter who say something. Unless somebody from there, Stephen A. Smith, he go to Howard and stuff like that, and the schools in there in South Alabama because they got connections and they got friends. That's how they get down there because of that person. Cam Newton got connections to a school. Stephen A. Smith got connections to a school. They go to the school because they have connections to it. Kendrick Perkins, you have no connection to Memphis at all. You don't even have that much clout at ESPN. You told them to go to Memphis and spend $1 million to do all access because they saw you said let's do it, and they're like, you know what? That's a good idea because they got Ja Morant. I got a question, Nico. Did they do all access when Ja Morant got hurt?
I don't know who
No.
she is or why she's in my
They didn't.
No.
Last year when Ja Morant got hurt, they have not did an all access Memphis. You know why? Because Ja's not there.
Let me tell you like this. Hey, when Zach Randolph was down there, man, shout out to Zach Randolph. He from Marion, Indiana. It is what it is, man. Hey, shout out to him, Mr. Basketball, Mr. Indiana, Mr. Everything. Hey, that was the fans that was coming down to see Memphis games back in the day because I wasn't going down there to see no Tony Allen. I was like, Cats was going down to Memphis for Zebo from Marion, Indiana. Not from Brooklyn, not from LA, no, from Marion, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't going down to see Tony Allen. Mike Conley, shout out to Mike Conley, straight out of Indianapolis. All right.
So I'm trying to ask her a question.
But yeah, we don't do it like that for Memphis. Don't nobody stand up for Memphis like that unless you from Memphis.
Sarah.
Shout out to Memphis. I love Memphis.
I love Memphis too. It's just it's like I don't ever just plan to go to Memphis.
It's a little
You know,
dangerous. It's a little dangerous in Memphis. I'm telling you that right
it
now.
ain't. I ain't gonna say it's dangerous. It's just like I just don't.
Listen, I live close enough there. I know.
Why go to Memphis? Why go to Memphis? I can go to Nashville.
Why you want to go to Nashville, Memphis?
I prefer to go to Nashville than Memphis
Why?
because I just prefer to be there. Maybe it's a little bit different culturally.
Why? No. Why?
It's
You
a,
racist. I'm always saying everybody don't know behind the scenes. Y'all know behind the scenes. Y'all understand why? 'Cause that's why.
it's a little bit more mixed races.
Yeah, it's not. It's just
It's
first.
a little bit more culturally appropriate in Nashville. But when you go to Memphis, it'd be a lot of niggas.
Yeah, you said
That's not to prove your point about being racist. I'm just saying.
But the second part, you did not make John Moran's career, and the fact that you just asked him to go to ESPN to see a star is ridiculous to me.
We rock with Memphis, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares, Perk. I don't know why you. I don't know. But second up, we got Terry Bradshaw. Why do I got Terry Bradshaw here? Yo, CBS, they hit you. Fox hit you with them copyrights.
CTE.
The other day, I texted Andy Reid, Bradshaw said, in the space where he was maybe supposed to talk about the challenge of the Commanders and against the Chiefs. And I got a text back. And I thought it was Andy Reid, but it was some guy selling pigs. Now listen, Terry, I know you're one of my favorite personalities, Terry. But I don't know what you were talking about, and I don't know why you thought you were texting Andy Reid about the Commanders game, but you wasn't texting Andy Reid. You was texting a salesman to sell you pigs. And then you said I shouldn't have told you that story because I should have just not left that part out so you would think I text Andy Reid, and then everybody looked confused. What is my rant about? Listen, you listen. Thank Lee Corso legend. He went away. Terry Bradshaw, it's your time, my boy. It's your time to go away. I've been watching you the last year and last year and this year, my boy. You don't be talking about nothing. You just randomly go on some random talking point that nobody asked you about, and it has nothing to do with the team they talking about. He just be talking like the old man who just sit there and tell you a story that don't make sense with what y'all talking about. That's what Terry Bradshaw is. He's on the point telling you about some man trying to sell him pigs and somehow equate it to the Commanders and Andy Reid. I thought I was texting Andy Reid. No, you wasn't texting Andy Reid. You called a man about a pig. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Why are you telling us this story on TV? Then he went on, because I had to look at beyond the clip. He never talked about the Chiefs and Commanders. He just forgot about it. He just started talking about something else. And everybody was confused. Michael Strahan was confused. They all look concerned. Why? Because you old people. I love you. You are dear to me. But move. Move. Bill Belichick, move. It's young people that old pastors. Y'all need to move too. You finna die soon. You ain't getting no more money.
Down the road.
Over with. Somebody gotta walk you on the pier. You old state senators and all the old people in the Senate. Move. We got a senator here in Kentucky. That old man got to be assisted to walk. He can't read those bills.
Let me ask you this, man. Let me ask. I just want to know. Terry Bradshaw, he's supposed to be the resident quarterback, like on that show.
Yes.
I've never respected him as that part of the show, like because you wasn't that great of a quarterback like that, reading defenses and things like that. No.
Oh, listen, Terry Bradshaw.
So when he just get up there and just start talking in his Western Kentucky accent.
He wasn't born when Terry Bradshaw was playing quarterback. When Terry Bradshaw retired in 1982.
They was not playing quarterback like that in 1982, so that's why I'm like, what's he on there for?
That man been on CBS longer than we've been born.
And I was like, I always used to tell my grandpa when we sit up there watching the NFL on CBS every Saturday. or every Sunday. I'd be like, Grandpa, what he talking about? Because I understand what quarterbacking did you actually do in 1970s to 82? That wasn't a real quarterback, and you hand the ball off.
Terry Bradshaw won some Super. Sorry, Terry Bradshaw. He won some Super
So
Bowl
what
rings.
is he doing in 2025 talking about quarterbacks that throw for 4,500 yards?
Terry Bradshaw here. I don't know what he's talking about. It's awkward. Like I said, this ain't hate. Like I keep saying, I love Terry Bradshaw. He gave me some of the funniest moments watching on TV.
That had nothing to do with quarterbacking, I'm sure.
But it's time to go, my boy. It's too much. It's way too much. And my last one, final thing is coaches firings. And
Who got fired?
we had a few coaches get fired. We had
Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly. Yeah, he just got fired. We had a few NFL coaches that got fired recently. We had who was it? Brian Callahan just got fired
Okay.
from the Titans. And there's some more rumors of more coaches coming. My
Why
problem
do the
with this
Titans look so bad? I don't understand why they look that terrible. They can't be all Cam Moore, right?
no, it's a lot. But I be confused because a lot of times they just put their friends in these coaching positions and they can't really coach. And I be so conflicted by them because I'm like, these coaches never got a chance to grow.
Well, the Jets coach is definitely getting a chance to grow. But go ahead.
But yeah, so some of these coaches never had a chance to grow. Some of them never had a chance to do what they had to do. They just get this quick leash. They only win. They go 4-19 for the first season and a half. They get a bad team. Usually black coaches, let's be honest, they give them a bad team, and then when they get a good team, they'll hire a bunch of new coaches to do them well. But it ain't about that. A lot of coaches get fired way too early, and I be confused by because who y'all gonna get to actually change things around that fit, and why do y'all keep hiring names? Like Brian Kelly was a name, but y'all won a championship with Ed Ogeron, who is not a big name. He's a sort of a big name, but he's not really that big of a name. He's more of a recruiting coordinator for most of his career. This is what he did at Ole Miss, basically, when he was the head coach. He just recruited well. And then at USC, he was a great recruiting coordinator. And then he recruited so well. He got Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson recruited to LSU at the same time. And with
Oh, you talking about Brian Kelly getting fired? Okay, now I found it.
Joe Barrow. Yeah, Brian Callahan got fired. Brian Kelly got fired. So I just ran on coaches that got fired. Mario, your thoughts on any of these three? Kendrick Perkins, Terry Bradshaw, and coaches fired.
Hey, Perk said you ain't had a perk yet. Don't say nothing. That's all I got to say about him. But I mean, what it is. Wait, what was the third ran on? I know Terry Bradshaw was the second one.
Coaches fired.
Oh yeah, the coach is fine. I can say that because it is unfair, especially the Patriots coach last year. He got really done wrong. But it is unfair when coaches don't really get a good opportunity to execute their game plan. Now, some coaches, like Matty recruits, some of them do need to be fired, relatively speaking, after 1 or 2 years, because, it's just not going to go right. But, like Aaron Glenn, I'm saying him because he's really going to be one really on the hot seat unless they turn him around and get some kind of decent win rate about this. Some of them, they're just not getting a good opportunity to start. But unfortunately, that's still the chance you take with coaching because a lot of times the spots that you have a chance to go to are not going to be good spots. They're going to be these bad organization teams like the Panthers, the Raiders, the Jets, like the Dolphins, because Matt McDonald's probably going to get fired after this year too. Those people that don't really have a good opportunity for you to succeed unless you are able to find a good quarterback or a good scheme or a good plan. I mean, to be fair, Daniel Jones and the Colts offense hadn't been able to light the fire under that organization. Please believe Shane Steichen will also be on the hot seat too, but he's fine right now. So, it's stuff like that it's unfortunate, but it also somewhat is a part of how it goes as a head coach. Like normally good head coaching jobs don't come over available. Coordinator jobs do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that. But Kendrick Perkins, you did not like John Moran's career. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what. And by the way,
relevant. So, you be relevant by starting up stuff. Look at Stephen A. Him and LeBron been beefing ever since mid-season, mid-preseason. And, not mid-off-season. Ever
I
since
ain't
that,
gonna lie.
really
All right,
since last year.
Stephen A. podcast numbers go down. He start going on a tour about LeBron.
I mean, sometimes how they stay relevant, by sparking up some quote unquote controversy. Which for all we know, they may call the person beforehand and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna say this about you. It's gonna be good with you, yeah, but you good." For all we know, that might be how it go down.
I don't think John Morant need that though. John Morant can make his own
Oh
controversy.
no, not Josh. Kenji Perkins might just be wilding, to be fair, but everybody else, is different.
That was a crazy statement. I told ESPN to go to Memphis. I'm like, you think they would go to Memphis? I love Memphis, but they ain't going to Memphis without John Morant being there. I'm telling you that right now.
No.
Yeah, they not.
For what?
But Memphis,
You
you are not a destination to just go to for fun. I love the
Like I love Memphis, but the only reason I go there is on some like the most humbug ass shit.
If I want to go dance and try a bad ghetto chick, I'm sorry. All right.
See, you don't even know what Memphis is. Respectful. Hey, if you ain't gonna go to Memphis, at least be respectful and knowledgeable about why you're not going.
Yo, there's some baddies in Memphis. Shout out to them. But you might get honeypotted.
Now you're trying to make up to them by talking about the women in Memphis.
You might get honeypot, dog. What you mean? You ever heard of Mona Lisa by Lil Wayne?
You said what you said. So now all the women in Memphis are definitely about to be on your top. That's on you, brother.
I appreciate them though. I said they beautiful. What you mean? You just might get honeypotted.
I mean, you gonna be jumped by Memphis people off Alabama fans saying they should have went down, and not really. You won't be jumped, but you know how it goes.
What can they find you, Monray?
It's gonna be on everywhere it says Monray Hudson, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, as it still exists, and of course on Making Make Sense of podcast on Saturdays. Talking random stuff, but of course we do got wrestling this weekend, so it might be random stuff and preparing to see how Triple H will kill the WWE. Otherwise, we'll see how it goes.
Uniqo, what can they find you?
You can find me on Uniqo Williams on YouTube, UNIQO Williams. And then let's just see what I cook up, man. We're just gonna cook.
I feel that. And you can find me anywhere. It's Keep It Overall 99. Keep It 99. Casual Conversations. I'll be that news. You can find it out. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. We out. See y'all next week.
Hey.
What's the score? What's the game? Who's the player? What's the name? Zelmae spins tails like fireflies in the dark. Monray's verdicts leave a mark.
Closest you're gonna get to perfect, but not quite, not tonight.
Keep it 99. Oh, so close to the light, but you'll never hit the shine. Keep it 99, it's the closest you're gonna get to 100,
Uniqo's flow cuts like a knife, twisting rhythms full of life. The storyteller whispers truth in the night. Fraud judge rules with a crooked side.
Closest you're gonna get to flawless, but it's raw, it's lawless. Keep it 99.